Hey guys, I'm going to show you here how I use WorkFlowy to run my remodeling contracting company. So I've created a real simplified version of what I do so I can explain it, and hopefully this will be helpful. So this is David the Remodeling Contractor's WorkFlowy. At the top I have my today's to-do list that I can add stuff to and focus on during the day. Underneath that I have a miscellaneous task, which is just anything that crops up, like return library books, pick up groceries, mail a package, pick up flowers for your wife, anything like that that's just a one-off kind of task. And then I have my project. So here we've got the Jones Kitchen project and the Pit Master Bath proposal. So this one's not a signed project yet, and this one is. So you can see this is a project and this is a proposal. And then let's say that somebody calls you today, and I've created a job template here, which just looks just like what's inside of these. And I'm going to hit Control C to copy. And we'll say this is the Patterson hardwood and paint job. I didn't do that quite right. I Control V to create the job template. Proposal. Okay, now you can see I have one project going and two proposals going. Inside of these, they all look the same because they all came from this template. And the magic here is going to be doing whatever you want with your job template to make it fit what you want your job to look like inside of WorkFlowy. So the Jones Kitchen project, let's say that that job, I'm going to hit complete. And I'm going to hide completed. So the very next thing coming up on that job is your framing inspection and then insulation. And then for this, we're still at the proposal phase. Maybe this one I've already prepped the proposal. So I'll Control Enter to complete that. And we're ready for contract signing. And then the pit job, I'm still working on the prep proposal. All right, so what you do is, let me explain this. I'm going to jump inside of one of these. And here you have tasks. So all I've done here is kind of highlighted some of the job phases. And then I've got a couple of examples of inside of those. I might break it up into a little more detail. So you can create either inside of individual jobs or inside of your template, whatever level of detail. You might be the kind of person that just needs a kind of high level view of what's going on without too much detail. Or if you're like me, I want a lot of detail, so I'll go in and I might have 20 tasks underneath prep proposal, 10 under signed contract, and 50 under HVAC rough. So it just depends on how much detail that you need in order to get your project management moved forward. So those are your tasks. The trades, you just have all of the trades that you have on a job. And then you put whatever information you want inside of there that you want to keep track of. He might have quoted $1,300, and you might have paid $500 on January 1st. So you can track whatever information that you want to inside of each trade. And then inside of each note is whatever you want it to be. Here I have homeowner notes, name, phone number, address. You might have children's names and ages. You might have pets, hobbies, whatever you want to track for each job. I'm going to jump back out here. And then at the beginning of each day, once you have all of your projects here, At the beginning of each day, you can start a task list, and you can look under Miscellaneous Tasks, and you might decide I'm going to return the library book and pick up flowers. And then you can just open up each job and look at what's coming up. Framing inspection. Okay. Jones. Job. Inspector. Jones. Line up. Installation. Sub for installation. And Jones. Trim materials list. There you're ready for Jones, and you just keep on going, adding anything to today that you want to get done. Go on to the next job, and at Patterson, I want to call to schedule contract meeting for next Wednesday. That might be all that you want to do on that job. And then Pitt. Okay, proposal prep. Maybe you've already had your job site plan and meeting, so you need to Pitt, call plumber, electrician, HVAC, and framer, or whoever you want to call, to schedule on-site meetings. And maybe you want to materials list, or however you do it. So you just keep on looking down and see what else you need to do, and once you're done looking forward, then you have your to-do list for today. And then inside of that, you can pick up flowers. You might want to do that on the way home. You need to meet the inspector first thing. Then you want to, after you meet your inspector, you might want to make your phone calls. Stop by the library, and then sit down at your computer and make your trim list. So that's a simple view of how you may want to set up your WorkFlowy if you're a contractor.